Colleagues and our essential workers, we all have a part to play in keeping LA County safe. Visit saferatwork.la to find information, creative tools, and resources to help your business during these challenging times. Let's keep LA open. Let's stay healthy and safer at work. Business owners, employers, workers, consumers, and residents, visit saferatwork.la today. That's saferatwork.la.
10:22 on KNX. We have a traffic break on the eastbound 60 near the 15. That's causing a backup in Ontario. Our next traffic check is in 3 minutes. CBS Studios putting a pause on filming some of its biggest shows because of the current surge. Productions halted on NCIS Los Angeles, and SEAL Team, along with a few others. Right now, people in music, TV, and film are allowed to work, but health officials are requesting that they stop right now. Many are heeding the call, and that's delaying some productions. In fact, leaders at the union SAG-AFTRA say most entertainment productions in Hollywood will be on hiatus until the second or third week of January, if not later. Movie star Tom Hanks says a movie theater is here to stay, but he also says, depending on your taste, you may never set foot in a theater again. Hanks says some movies, like superhero films, will be meant for the big screen. Fans going to want to see it there. He also says even post-pandemic, a lot of movies will go straight to streaming.
In order to guarantee that people show up again, we've got to have the Marvel Universe and all sorts of franchises. And some of those movies are great writ large, because actually watching it home on your couch actually might diminish in the visual punch.
Hanks added that he's open to the big curve of change that the pandemic rapidly sped up over the past few months. A lot of people are calling 311 during the pandemic. That number is used for a range of city services like mental or household appliance pickup. According to Crosstown USC, the 311 call center fielded nearly 1.3 million requests from January to November. That's an 8% increase from the same time period last year. Likely because of the increase in trash that's collecting in people's homes, because more people are staying home during the pandemic. In fact, during the first 6 months of 2020, there was a whopping 86% increase in garbage that was picked up by sanitation crews. Officials in Long Beach are reminding people that all fireworks, including those labeled safe and sane, are prohibited in the city. The warning comes ahead of New Year's Eve, when residents tend to light them up, and it's thought that after a year like 2020, people might get overexcited this time around to see the year go. According to the Press Telegram, Long Beach police are being strategically deployed in areas identified as having high fireworks activity. Police also keeping tabs on the supply chain. Earlier this month, detectives seized more than 5,000 pounds of illegal fireworks while serving a search warrant. We got some updates from the governor on the COVID crisis in the state. That's coming up with an update at the bottom of the hour, 10:30. 10:25. Traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5s. Brought to you by Exergen, the Earstown Tram.
Let's start with from through East LA. Over on the westbound side of the 10, we've had the sig alert in place at 5 o'clock this morning. The ramp from the west 10 to the northbound 101 still shut down earlier. Street. You're not going to be able to get to that 101 from the San Bernardino Freeway. So drop down onto the 710, take it to the 60, the 60 over towards the 101 to get back on the freeway at the East LA interchange. Northbound side of the 5, also a little slow trying to get into East LA. The backup starts right around Indiana Street. It's only slow up towards Whittier Boulevard. Shakes free after that. And the 101, a little slow out of East LA up towards the 4 level. Over on the 60 going east, the CHP had to stop all traffic for a few moments over near Haven. All lanes got shut down, so Caltrans get up, set up for some work. Caltrans is doing work, but traffic is backed up from Grove Avenue over towards the 15 and the northbound side of the 15 up towards the 10. These may be uncertain times, but what is certain is that every family needs a reliable thermometer to protect your family. The Exergen Temporal Scanner, the only home thermometer used and recommended by hospitals, physicians, and clinics. Stay safe with Exergen. Your Exergen. 10:35. More reports more often. John Trent, Video and Audio Center.com, Traffic Center, KNX 1070 News Radio.
Going to be turning partly cloudy throughout the day today. Our highs this afternoon will be in the mid to upper 60s. Lows tonight getting down back into the 30s and 40s. And sunshine on tap for tomorrow, with highs in the upper 50s to the mid 60s. Dry and warmer weather all the way through Friday. Got a chance of rain and mountain snow. It's coming in late in the weekend and lasting into early next week. Currently 61 degrees in San Bernardino. We have 63 in Inglewood and 59 in Irvine. Among our top stories, warnings from the experts that the pandemic is about to get worse. And a Rose Bowl by any other name is still a Rose Bowl. These stories and more news coming up in 3 minutes. It's 10:27.
Homeowners, the holidays are filled with magic and cheer. Celebrate now with the lowest interest rates offered all year. With Rate Plus, get the gift of a 15-year fixed at just 1.75% rate, 2.104% APR, or a 30-year fixed at just 2.25% rate, 2.393% APR with no third-party fees. That's right, no title, escrow, or appraisal fees. A 15-year fixed at just 1.75% rate, 2.104% APR, or a 30-year fixed at just 2.25% rate, 2.393% APR. Call Rate Plus now at 800-948-7290. That's 800-948-7290. That's 800-948-7290. Or visit rateplus.com.
Plus is an equal housing lender. Terms and conditions apply. Not all applicants will qualify. Rates subject to change. Rate Plus Incorporated is licensed under the California Financing Law by the Department of Financial Protection and Innovation. License number 60DBO 35845. NMLS number 1230949.
You own a timeshare, and it's the time of the year for eye-popping maintenance fees arriving in your mailbox. How much will it be this time?
You're kidding me. That's just ridiculous.
Really? How much do you actually use it? Is it really worth all that? The vacation times you want never seem available. Your fees keep going up, and now you're getting slammed with more costs. Still having fun? That's it. I'm out. Timeshare Freedom Group is ready to help you escape your timeshare money pit. We've guided thousands of people like you through the freedom process. Let us help free you from your overpriced, useless, money-draining timeshare.
Newsom addressing the start of in-person learning right now. He says it's likely going to be mid-February or later until younger students can get back into the classroom. It's part of his phased plan. It's going to focus on those who've been disproportionately impacted.
Special education, those populations, foster care, homeless children, and others that clearly need that extra amount of support. So the idea is to begin PK 2-6 with special ed and populations, as we note here, that have been disproportionately impacted.
A $2 billion package of incentives is going to require a number of steps for schools, including frequent COVID testing for students, teachers, and staff. Proposal will not immediately open any additional school campuses. It remains unclear right now just how many districts will qualify, especially those in large urban areas. 10:32, you may already have your payment from the federal stimulus package in your bank account today. U.S. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin says the checks are going out starting today, while direct deposits began overnight. He tells CNBC this is going to provide the struggling economy with a boost.
This is a very, very fast way of getting money into the economy. It's money that gets recirculated in the economy, so people go out and spend this money, and that helps small business, and that helps getting more people back to work.
Individuals earning up to $75,000 or $150,000 for married couples are eligible for the second round of direct payments. Households also eligible for an additional $600 per qualifying child. The federal government spent more than $3.5 trillion on COVID relief before this latest stimulus package was approved. Economist T.J. Conley tells CBS San Francisco he's worried because the Federal Reserve has been buying up most of the bonds Congress has approved for the stimulus program, turning them from debt into a kind of phantom money.
They said, okay, we see that the federal government is going to issue this much debt. We have to monetize that debt.